Wholeness Heals Numerology for 2/6/2024. That's Tuesday, tomorrow, Tears Day. Tear, one of the gods of war in Norse, but for some of y'all, tomorrow might be Tears Day. You might find yourself in your feels. And I'm not trying to be funny or disrespectful or anything like that, but if you don't get a handle on your shit, it might come up tomorrow. If you ain't got a handle on your shit and you ain't putting in the proper level of work, tomorrow might be overwhelming for you. Again, just my perspective and my outlook. So, Heals Numerology for 2/6/2024. Empathically manifesting. What you feed into, feeds from you. And that's just real talking in anything. What you feed into will feed from you. And that goes on all levels. Your awareness not even required for that shit. So you thinking something ain't that serious. And here's the common example. And you know what? Y'all got to refer to your own level of ignorance. People can say music done went to shit. We can sit here and say that music went to shit and that music's low vibrational, yet we all listen to it. And you can trick yourself into thinking that it don't affect me. It affects you. Want to know a quick way to find out? Play that shit around your plants. Play that shit around your animals consistently and watch their life cycles start to dwindle. We exist in ignorance. As a human vessel, we exist in ignorance because we think we know everything. Knowledge really got us fucked up. So knowing something and being aware of something and still doing it anyway, you get the results. That's that self-sabotage. So empathically we manifest. We give our energy into shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And then that energy gets used by that nothing. And then we're left with nothing. But you can't correlate your own individual responsibility to how that nothing became something. If that don't confuse you. So again, what you feed into is feeding from you. It's a parasitic existence. You can call it symbiotic. I gave it and it gave back. Empathically manifesting. Apathy. Yo, empathically manifesting, I can't make this shit up. You just watch me shuffle. 2/6. 2/6 is going to be backwards. 2/6 is going to be in reverse. Why? Because you're dealing with apathy. I'm apathetic. I ain't got no connection to it. The best example I can give for this one is the saying that I always say is that everything is a reflection of you. Everything is a reflection of you. So if I'm not paying attention to me, but I'm paying attention to the shit that's already out here that does not have a reflection of me, I've already drowned myself. So getting into the numbers, 2/6/2024. Connected to the trauma of manifesting. But if we stop processing everything on this planet from the aspect of lack and scarcity, then there will be no need to manifest at all. Everything's already here. This planet is a manifested abundance, but we've allowed a small number of people to teach us scarcity through control. So if we quit feeding that mindset of scarcity and control and lack, then you get to see the abundance. Why? Because there'll be nothing stopping you. And if there's nothing stopping you and everything's already here, there's no need for manifestation. There's no need for manifestation. Everything would ought to be revealed. It's already revealed in the judgment. I'm sorry. Judgment for the plaintiff. Judgment for the plaintiff, but we too busy complaining to stand up. So we don't ever make it to court. Shit's already revealed. Gabriel blew, if you want to go down that ideology, Gabriel blew that horn a long time ago. But y'all still waiting on something to come after it. Judgment Day been here. You just motherfuckers, you ain't got the answer. You didn't get your verdict. Or you didn't get the verdict that you thought you was going to see, so you still sticking with it. So next line, 2/2/2/10. 3 2s, trapped in reflection, trapped in connection, trapped in knowledge. 2, 3 of them in a row is a trap vibration. So I'm trapped in the reflection of 10. 10 is your point of choice. 10 is where, holy shit, I see the potential and I see it all. I see the potential and I see it all. If I pay more attention to the potential than what was already the all becomes the fool. The all becomes zero. The all becomes nothing because, holy shit, it fed into the possibilities of everything. So, trapped in a reflection of choices. About to fall for a trick. 2/5 today. 2-5. Being guided by your fires will make you emotionally react. I put up a post earlier where I said, even before I got to this, tomorrow feels like it's going to be a traumatic day for a lot of people because you haven't been letting go of shit, and the energy that's out here is getting thick. So it's going to compress down on you more. Things are going to trigger you a lot quicker. The whole ideology is get rid of your triggers. Some of y'all are suppressing your triggers, which will come up in this reading when we get to the 88s. Y'all are suppressing your triggers, thinking that if you focus on something else or if you misalign yourself into some new project, that it's going to get rid of all the shit that you ain't facing or the shit that you won't release. So today is just really stoking up that fire. Tomorrow's going to... I hope not, though. So, it will, though. But if you're trapped in the reflection of your choices, and your choices have already tricked you, holy shit, look at that fire. You already burnt yourself. So, 2-2-10. 2-2-2-10 also becomes 2-2-2-1. 1 and 0 makes 1. So, now, instead of being trapped in the reflection, now I'm trapped in the connection. Trapped in the connection of my alchemical potential. 1 is the magician. 1 is the illusionist. 1 is the alchemist. 2-2-2, caught in trapped in what I'm connected to. I'm connected to alchemy. I'm connected to the illusion. I'm connected to my potential. So how's that working out for us? You're the source of the leak. You have too much patience for that leak, but we'll look at it from a more easier standpoint from this day and age. You waiting for shit to flow. You're waiting for things to flow. You're waiting for things to actually manifest. And I'm trying to be patient. But again, like I keep trying to tell you, if the only thing I'm manifesting is shit that's already based in trickery, guess what I'm gonna manifest? Trickery filled shit. So 466. 4, balance, the trap. 66, self-sabotage. You're already 2/3 of the devil. You're in binding. You're in a binding situation. You have things that you can't get past. That's that 66 energy. So balance and self-sabotage, that's never a good thing. You have to let all the shit go. If you're balancing where you self-sabotage yourself based off of your choices, the first thing I have to understand was I did this to myself. I did this. So now, me wasting my energy and figuring out what happened after I authorized an experience is me trying to unravel a fucking illusion. I shouldn't have never been in this shit. So now that I went through this shit and it didn't work out for me, instead of trying to digest and break down the shit to figure out what I can do with it, I have to understand it's all just shit. Let that shit go. What's up, Nipsey? So I just gotta let that shit go. Stop trying to balance the results of a bad experience and just, holy shit, it's a bad experience. Why do I want to call my power back? Why do I want reclamation? Why do I want vindication? Why do I want validation? Why do I still have expectations? That's a lot of Asians. So 466, balance and self-sabotage, ain't gonna work out. It's just more struggle. It's just more struggle. Again, like I was just saying, why do you want to master the results of your choices? Why do you want to conquer that knowledge, that snake, the things I went through, the things that deceived me? And why don't I take accountability for deceiving myself? Yeah, somebody showed up and tricked me, but I wasn't on my shit to be aware enough to sit my punk ass down and be still. So you can struggle and try and beat down what already tore you apart, but it's going to require you to keep going after it. And its whole goal was tear you apart. It's a trap. Yeah, y'all need to learn military movements real soon, really. So 44-8, masterfully manifesting the struggle. See, 466 just showed you the struggle's already there. The struggle is in your self-sabotage. 44, the master manifester. 8, the not only the strength card, but 8 is associated with abundance. Again, abundance could be overwhelmed real quick. You can have too much of what you don't need. That's still abundance. So 44-8 says I'm masterfully manifesting the struggle. How's that gonna work out for you? I just tell you, you're gonna get caught in overwhelm. It's only gonna take you back to that 10. It's only gonna take you back to where you chose something that was gonna overwhelm you. You chose your wholeness. You chose to take the potential over your wholeness. You looked at this bad relationship, but it was looking good to you, but you knew it wasn't going to work out, and you rolled the dice. Don't get mad when that shit fails. You understand that? In life, hey, I saw somebody, man, but she ain't shit, or he ain't shit, whatever case may be for you. That person ain't shit, but you know what? I feel like playing. Okay, you've already admitted to playing yourself. So once you decide to play with something that you already knew that was harmful, be big boy, be big girl. I gotta own up to my shit, not get mad on how they shitted on me. You already knew it. You already knew that shit. What's up, brother? So 44.8, you already manifested that struggle. The struggle was already overwhelming. Why? Them 88s. Ooh, I can give class on class on class on class on 88s, but most of y'all still don't get it. 88 are your fucking traumatic memory points. These are your inner voices, not just from this perceived life cycle, but from other ones. Water has memory. Well, guess what? You're a water-based vessel. All of the existences that you perceive to have had, that shit's already in you. And them motherfuckers got voices. Unfortunately, some of y'all can't hear past the voice of your current experience, but you ain't got no chance in hell of understanding what's going on deeper inside. And that's not trying to be funny. That is just professional and personal fucking experience. Talk to enough of you. So, traumatic memory points, what I call the gatekeepers. Holy shit, as within, so without. Look at it. You got a bunch of people out here gatekeeping systems that no longer work. Instead of stepping up and understanding when something is broken and I need to do something different, these motherfuckers fight to hold it together. That shit happens out here because that's what's happening in here. Your core traumatic memory points don't want to go back into experiences that could potentially place them in harm. Or, to be fair in my experience, some of them are not in harm, but some of them don't want to lose their kingdom. Some of them like keeping you in safe mode because it allows them to stay safe too. Take your time with that one. So, traumatic memory points, the gatekeepers, they come up to play when they see a shot at taking control, and in some cases, an opportunity to help you free yourself from them and from your own traumatic experiences of your perceived self. That, some of you probably have had that experience, like where you go into deep level meditations and you see an aspect of yourself, or even if you don't acknowledge it as yourself, there's something that comes there and be like, hey, this right here needs to be faced. In a large sense, especially on my level of awareness, a large sense, it's all you anyway. So those are the parts of you that are no longer invested in playing this illusion of separation. They're going to try and help you get out of your traumatic memory and experience so that they can reduce the value of their own. So you have some gatekeepers within you, your 88s, that are actually helping you, but the majority of them, they just don't want you pushing them. So they'll push you. They'll push you and keep you in trauma cycles because as long as you ain't got time to work on yourself, you ain't got time to work on them. So them 88s have a duality. Them 88s have a duality. They can show you the source and help you get to your free will by telling you which crossroads, hello SU, Alegua, they can show you which crossroads you need to take to find a deeper you, or they can take you down crossroads that will lead your ass astray. But if you ain't doing that level of work on yourself, the only thing you're paying attention to, here, let's go backwards. If you're not using your free will to work on yourself, you're only going to deal with what's externally got you in overwhelm and in struggle because you can't manifest because this shit already got you under manipulation because it done tricked you, even though it tells you the truth. It already tells you the truth. Everything that you need to know has already been revealed. You just ain't heard what you want to hear. You just ain't heard what you want to hear because you're too busy trying to get an answer from here instead of one in here. You want this broke up ass realm to tell you how to get out when this whole fucking design is keep you in. Keep you fucking in. So your gatekeepers, the primary function is to help you exert your free will. And I tell you this every day. It's your free will to fuck yourself. And holy shit, don't we do it. It is our collective free will to keep choosing stupid shit that don't work out for us because our ego ain't had enough of choosing the wrong fucking road. We are our own issue. We are our own issue. So a gatekeeper that might want to actually help you will show you, holy shit, it's all you. It'll show you the manipulator. The manipulator was the one. The manipulator was the one. The one that wants to be a part of the trick A lot of y'all won't get that. But that is a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all just want to be a part of the system. Because you figure if I'm a part of the system, if I'm a part of the struggle, then I'll struggle less. Next line, 16, the Tower card. My potential is in what I keep finding. But what I keep finding, I keep giving my value, which means I must love it. 6, traumatic foundations. 6, the field of infinity. 6 by tarot, love. My potential, the magician, is in love. I'm in love with what? I'm in love with this motherfucking struggle. I'm in love with my choice to use my free will to go through an experience, even though the experience ain't helping me go through me. It's just pulling me further apart. So 16, the Tower. The potential trick is in the traumas of the mind. When you work more for your traumas than you do for your wholeness, thank you, brother. When you work more for your traumas, the shit that pulled you apart, more than you do release them so that you can see how to hold yourself together, you the fakest motherfucker in your own life. You already enslaved. You trying to take dominion over your own motherfucking enslavement. Did you get that? I want dominion over my own enslavement. Remember I told you a minute ago, you don't want to get out of the matrix. You don't want to get out of the traumatic thought form of separation. I just want to have a better control over it. You become that snake. You become that snake. Holy shit. You become knowledge. Knowledge of what? That holy shit, I am the manipulator. So since I'm the manipulator, let me learn how to manifest. Make it make sense. I'm going to use what got me manipulated and I'm going to manifest from it. 7. Who you think you are, and this is all of us, in this realm. Who you think you are is primarily based off of the perception of what you think you've been through or the desire to become. It's already trajectory based. I've been through this, or I'm going through this, or I need to get here. It's all motion based. But the trick is, those are all fucking perceptions. There is no actual motion here. It's just a thought. So who you think you are is primarily based off of the perception of what you think you've been through or desire to become. What I call cosmic motion sickness. It's still all thoughts. Everything is still a thought. No motion, just your belief that you actually did something. And that is one of the most dangerous things for a fool who has no awareness of their own ability, is make them believe in what you want them to invest in. So here's your 7. Remember 2023 was a 7. What you went through left you with who you are. 2024 is an 8. Who I am is how I'm going to manifest. If what you went through last year only left your ass in broken pieces, guess what the fuck you're going to manifest this year? Guess what you're going to manifest? You're going to keep on communicating with how you see yourself. You're going to keep on manifesting them motherfucking thoughts that was already under manipulation. Hello, Oshun. Hello, Oshun. I don't see myself in the mirror. I just see what I've been through, and that's who I am. No. I need to learn to love that reflection and love it enough to release it, because if it ain't giving me the me I want to be, I got to let that motherfucker go. Then I got to work on it. I'm going to put a wig on it, I'm going to throw some waist beads, or I'm going to get a tattoo, or I'm going to shave my head off, or I'm going to grow some dreads. I'm going to alter my identity instead of doing the motherfucking work. Don't lie to me. Lie to yourself. 3, lie to your fucking thoughts. I'm sorry, your thoughts are already lying to you. So, the end of the day, tomorrow, like I said, watch out. We are in what a lot of y'all ascribe to as seasonal depression. And I get it. I mean, I don't go into the depression modes, but I do go into hibernation modes. I'll own that. And I've been wanting to hibernate a lot lately. So I know that there's some energy out here. Hell, I've been trying to tell you since last year, there's going to be a lot of energy this year. This is a year of fucking manifestation. Manifestation is manipulation when you don't know what you're doing. So there's a lot of heavy energy going on right now. Not just these storms, not just this war, not just low vibrational music, not just Nicki and Megan and Kat and Dave Chappelle and all this other bullshit y'all keep wasting your energy on. It's just in general. We have not done anything to hold ourselves together, so all that shit we keep feeding into, that shit got a straw in your head. 95 different directions of wasted ass energy that we pay attention to on the daily. All 95 of them want to take you. and slurp your energy. So you're going to feel a little bit of depressed energy over the next couple of days. Tomorrow might be a rough one. Tomorrow might be rough. But again, if you are not letting go of what is not helping you, you're not helping yourself. And in the minute you keep on telling yourself that I have to hold on to this that's going to help me, that ain't never showed up to help me, and this ain't religion, this is in general. That fucked up ass mindset of I gotta struggle in order to get to the end and all this other bullshit. Or relying on Big Mama and Big Mama ain't never showed up. You understand what I'm saying? You keep on using systems that have proven not to work, and now that your ass need to let go, you hold on even tighter. So if you find yourself going into depression and you won't do anything to save yourself, you your own fucking force, your own first source of harm. And you got to eat that motherfucking L. If you like it, live it. I ain't got to love it for you or like it. You got to let your life tell your tale. So you get into that depression cycle tomorrow, and if you don't stop yourself and say, hey, what the fuck is this about? And how can I get into a better state of mind? What am I holding on to? What I won't release? Who am I giving too much energy to? Who I'm not getting enough energy from? If you don't start reassessing the values and parameters of your existence internally first, and then externally, it's all on you. It's all on you. You can schedule one. Hit me in my inbox. But that's it. 2-6 is going to be juicy. But if y'all don't stop empathically feeding all these manipulated forms of energy out here, watch them manifest. Buckle up. Hope you're ready.